Okay, I'd like to show you how to pick up a drop stitch in garter. You can see where we've got our drop stitch. It has laddered down several ladders, and I've just placed a pin in it to catch it before it falls even further. So you can notice how the ladders have, some of the ladders are in front and others are in what looks like the back of the work. So we've got one in the front, one in the back, front, back, front, back, front. I really recommend that you get one of these double hook crochet hooks. It's got a hook on each end. This really makes picking up a drop stitch in garter or seed stitch so much easier. You can do it by manipulating your yarn on this side and your yarn underneath like this with a regular crochet hook, but this type of crochet hook just makes it so much easier to pick up a dropped stitch in garter or seed. So I'm going to start by taking out my pin, and I'm just going to place my crochet hook into the stitch like this. Now the first ladder that we see is one that's on the top surface here. So what I'm going to do is take my crochet hook all the way under, slide it to the opposite end. This ladder needs to come in the front of the stitch below it. So I'm going to move the stitch behind like this, so the ladder is in the front of the work. Then I'm going to take the hook upside down and pull it through that stitch, just like that. The next stitch, the next ladder, I should say, is behind the work. So this means we're going to just take our crochet hook underneath and pull it through that stitch. Okay? So the next one is on the surface in the front. Take the crochet hook all the way behind the ladder, slide it up to the top, pull the ladder in front of that stitch, and now we're going to pull that stitch with the hook through that ladder, through that stitch. Okay? The next one is behind from the bottom, and behind in the front, behind, and then in front. So what we're doing is essentially creating garter stitch, laddering it back up, placing that top stitch on the needle. So now we've laddered up in garter stitch. Perfect. We love it.